All right, on to Antony. A friend of mine who's very mean joked on social media that, oh, look, United just signed Ajax's third best forward, which is a bit mean, but probably not even unreal in terms of the production last season. Are you paying for what Antony can deliver in the future more than what he's delivered just now?
Yeah, you're overpaying. That we've agreed on that.
But because you think he can get better, not because what he's shown so far does not justify this. It's more like what you see and you think he has an upside.
Yeah, completely. And he's 22. He will only be 23 in February, at the end of February. So he's young. Again, there's plenty of room for improvement in everything he can do. Skillfully, he's incredible. There's no doubt. And again, he knows Ten Hag so well. And for Ten Hag, it makes sense to have him there because he can close his eyes and will know exactly where to be, the position. And the rest of the team around him is not on that level kind of thing. But apart from that, I've always watched him and said, like, okay, this is great, but the end product was not always there.
No.
And I think that in the Premier League for a club like United, I think Ajax is fine. But in the Premier League with Manchester United, he will have to have more composure than what we've seen so far. But yeah, I think he can do it. I think he's a great signing. We don't want to diss him here for United fans to go like, oh, you're so negative about him. I think he's a really good potential signing, but I'm not sure how long it will take him to adapt.
Is there a parallel with when they signed Memphis?
There is a bit.
I was thinking Dutch coach, talented guy. And I mean, for me personally,
young but not ready. Memphis was not ready when he moved to United.
And I thought Memphis perhaps more talented than Antony when he moved.
Maybe, but different profile in the
different
sense
profile
that,
of
the
player.
bling of Memphis, and I think Antony is a different personality too. So it could work, but it will have to click at some point. It could click very quickly, or it could take a bit of time to click. And again, I think fullbacks in the Premier League or defenders in general, very different than in the Eredivisie.
So obviously, Ten Hag's replacement, the Ajax manager, sure is not happy at all about this, about the way this came about with Antony sitting out, essentially threatening to go on strike to make this happen. We can all be cynics about this and say, well, that's what you need to do to force through the move. Ultimately, Ajax got their price. They pulled the trigger. I don't have an issue with this, right? It's suboptimal. It's not great that you go on strike to leave it out. You do have a contract. Yeah. Equally, though, if the club don't want to sell you at that price, they don't need to. And come September 1st, you're going to be back in the team because you're not going to sit out the rest of the season, right?
No. However, I think that Alfred Schroeder, and you can say anything you want, it's all about the money, or everything is about money, it's always about money. I can't remember exactly the words. Edwin van der Sar, Ajax, must have been really naive if they thought that United would not come back for Antony and would not make an offer that Antony could not refuse and would push for that move to happen because the money is much better than what you earn at Ajax, that he would ever earn there, that the league is much better, that the club is much bigger, that and that is his own manager as well. All of that. So if you Ajax, you really thought that United were just going to say, okay, see you later, we're going to sign Marcotti and Lawrence instead. I mean, come on. Surely they knew they were going to come back with better offers.
They did.
Push for it. And they did. So
and they're smart. And Van der Sar got what he wanted. I think. But
exactly.
I think, but you know what? If Ajax don't play well this season, if the attack screws up and whatever, it's going to be Scholes who loses his job, not Van der Sar. I think that's the reality, right? They have different profiles. Van der Sar is this is a fair price for the player. Fine, all right, let's do this, right? Scholes is the guy. All right, I prepared all season with Antony.
No,
now he's
true.
Gone. You mentioned United, bigger club than Ajax. I can't resist. I'm sorry. I don't know why people come out and do this. It's almost like they want troll bait. Paul Scholes commenting on Antony wanting to leave. He referred to he wants to join a proper football club.
Oh God!
This is so many levels of wrong. But I don't. Apart from the disrespect to Ajax, and Ajax is actually run by members, not by Glazers. Yeah. I don't understand what kind of bubble do some of these people live in if they think it's acceptable to speak like this.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't want, when I said bigger club, United are a bigger club worldwide.
No, of course, yes, and you make more money, yeah.
But you can't say that Ajax are not a proper club. I mean, this is so disrespectful.
I just think sometimes it speaks without thinking. Maybe that's the only pass I can give him, frankly.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.